We're going to take you live now to the New South Wales Rural Fire Service for the latest updates.
Of the Duns Creek fire, and it showered a lot of lightning in that area and sparked a number of fires, some of which have taken hold. So we are quite concerned about that area. The Duns Road fire itself, it has a significant amount of potential. It's burning not too far to the west of Batlow, and we're obviously concerned about the impact on that town in days to come. And then we've obviously still got that fire in the Albury area, in the Gingellagh area. I can also confirm that there was people taken out, injuries. There was 3 members of the public that were airlifted from an area, Tin Pot, which is 20 kilometres west of Moruya, by Navy helicopter and taken to Moruya for medical treatment. They were suffering from burns and had been in place for some time. We were having trouble getting aircraft or vehicles to them. And there's also ambulance treated 2 more people at Coolangalyte, and they've been transported with RFS fire truck escort back to hospital. So this today has been about trying to reconnect with people that has been isolated in areas. I don't think that work is finished yet, and obviously police and emergency services are doing all they can to get to people that are stuck in areas, just simply because some of these people, obviously, they may be hurt, but they also may be very concerned about where they're at and just want to reconnect with people. So we're working very hard at that. I'll take you just through also a little bit of losses of where we've got to at the moment as far as confirmed losses. And this is by no means the end of the losses, just simply because crews are still out assessing, but I can confirm that there's 176 homes confirmed lost at this point. Some areas have been hit quite hard. Areas like Conjola Park, 89 homes have been destroyed there. Mooloolah Bay, 40 homes have been destroyed there. And then there's another of other locations, Rosedale 15, and places like that. So there'll be full details put out this afternoon, and we'll keep updating that list as we have previously throughout the fire season. We'll just keep updating that as we get those numbers, and we'll put them out twice a day. The other thing I just might talk a little bit about is about the conditions for Saturday. There is every potential that the conditions on Saturday will be as bad or worse than we saw yesterday. The winds are expected to be very strong, back to 40+ degrees temperatures. We've got a lot of fire in the landscape that we will not contain. The fires that haven't been burning, causing problems over the last day or so, like the fire down in Wallandilly, the Green Wattle fire, that fire broke some containment lines yesterday, and crews are working hard to try and get containment ahead of Saturday, but we are concerned about that fire because its potential run into far western Sydney if that fire gets away on Saturday. So we are quite concerned about that and the risks to communities in those areas. And over the next 24 hours, we'll be doing some specific communications to those people potentially in the path of fires down south, but also those ones around Sydney where we think there's a likelihood of those fires threatening communities. And I think the message is going to be simple, like we've said previously: do not be in the path of these fires. These fires are burning extremely ferociously. We've unfortunately seen how deadly they are, and we need to make sure that people are not in the path of these fires. So there's a lot of areas, and we'll talk to people about where we see areas most at risk, but we certainly need people to take this seriously. We'll be working very much with Transport and Police about how to get people who are in potentially threatened areas out, given the dislocation to the road system down south, and we'll be obviously trying to work at that ahead of deteriorating conditions on Saturday.